So you learned English by yourself?
Even the teachers called me, you are really crazy.
Oh, wow.
I was crazy.
You're 22, I guess, in Korean age.
1/4 of Koreans had plastic surgery before.
Yeah, I heard this a lot.
If you are in a closed room, a fan might kill you.
Really? I actually never heard that before.
Do you actually like your education system?
I don't feel that this is the right way for everyone.
Almost half of all Koreans are either called Lee, Park, or Kim.
That's true. That's true. 다음에 봐요. Okay, so can you introduce yourself shortly?
I'm from India and my name is Shyam, and I'm a teacher too on Italki.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, and what's your name?
Oh yeah, my name is Karen Song, and now I'm living in Korea, and I teach Korean on Italki. So nice to meet you.
Once in a while, I take lessons to the language I find myself to be interested in. Lately, I've been having some, interest in Korean language, so I've decided to book a lesson with the Korean tutor, and I chose you for today. And I checked out your profile. You seemed friendly and young. So how old are you, by the way?
Well, just give me a second because it's kind of different with Korean age and international age. Yeah, I have to think for a while. Okay, so I'm 20 in international age.
I'll be 22 this year.
Oh, really?
So before coming to this lesson, I looked up on Google about Korea and its culture. So I'll just simply ask you some questions to know if they are really true.
Yeah, sure. What was that?
There's a widespread belief in Korea that if you are in a closed room, a fan might kill you.
Really? I actually never heard that before.
Yeah, that I don't know. Google says
that's kind of weird because I've never heard that before.
I mean, not actually. A fan will kill the person. I mean, they have a belief if the fan falls down on you.
Okay, I think I understand what they mean, but still, like, I don't think I heard that before. Yeah, from anyone.
So, moving on. Almost half of all Koreans are either called Lee, Park, or Kim.
That's true. That's true.
Really?
I think so. That's true. Mine is Song, so S-O-N-G. Oh. It's not one of them.
So do you have any friends who has this? Any of them?
Yeah, so many friends. And I see like a lot of people, even though like I don't know them, they still have a lot of names with Lee and Park. And what was the other one? Lee, Park.
That is Kim.
Kim. Right, Kim. Right. I see a lot of people. Yeah. Wow. That's so true.
That's good to know. And the next fact is Koreans will always be a year older than you. Well, we count in our native way, but the difference in Korea is that everyone is already 1 year old at birth.
1 or 2 year older. Yeah, I guess it's more like 2 years older. And if that person already passed that person's birthday that year, then maybe 1 year old. But except that, it's mostly 2 years older.
That means in Korea, I am already 22.
So your international age is 22, right?
I'll be 20 this year.
So, okay. So yeah, you're 22, I guess, in Korean age.
Google says that 1/4 of Koreans had plastic surgery before. So I want to ask, is plastic surgery really cheap in Korea?
Well, yeah, I heard this a lot from people around the world, and yeah, I'm not sure because like my friends, they just don't have that kind of surgery, so I'm not sure, but maybe like I don't know, maybe 80% or 90% they already had that kind of surgery. Even though it's not cheap, I'm not sure if that's cheap or not. I don't know like how much that is.
But it's easy to get one, right?
Yeah, it's easy to get one. I think the simple ones like making your, I don't know how to call this.
Double eyelid.
Yeah, that one. I think that's like almost 90%. They already had that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's I think I don't need surgery.
Yeah, you don't need a surgery.
Okay, and the next is Korea is all about education. They say Korea is constantly ranked world best in terms of education system. So I want to ask you, do you actually like your education system?
No, I don't actually love them. I mean, like, I'm sure that we have a very nice education things in Korea, but I don't feel that this is the right way for everyone. I mean, like, some student might feed this education, but I guess like 50% they just don't feed that style of education that we have in Korea. So like for an example, it's too like you have to study if you want to success in your life. We have this very strongly in the education. So I think that's like not so true, I guess, because we have our own ways, I think. So
Hmm.
that's why I think we should always have our opportunity to look for what we like to do. That's not only about studies. So yeah, I just don't feel like I 100% like agree with this education in Korea.
So nobody
Yeah, but
likes their own education.
yeah, like not everyone loves it.
It doesn't fit to everybody.
Yeah.
How is your education is really like?
Mm,
Do you have a lot of pressure on you about studying?
Not really, because like our family was not kind of like pushing us. Like my parents was not pushing me to study hard. You should study to do something. You should be a doctor or something. They didn't say that, so not much pressure for me. So yeah, which is very thankful. Yeah,
And you know the popular Korean band BTS?
yeah, of course I
Yeah,
do.
I like their
Yeah,
music. It really made their way into creating a history, and they have a really massive fan base around the world. So I want to ask you, is it the same case in Korea? Are they into BTS music?
yeah, they are. I mean, like I think they're the most popular group in Korea for K-pop, I guess. Also in Korea for now. Like
Wow.
yeah, also Blackpink, they're so famous, but also BTS, they're like one of the most famous group in Korea.
And with our conversation, I want to ask you that I found your English is really good. So
Thank
where'd you get
you.
this?
Well, yeah, so when I was 6, I went to Philippines with my family to learn some English, I guess, when I was very young, when I was very little. So I went there and studied English for like 2.5 years, and I came back and I started to hang out with American friends and British friends, and I think that's just it.
Wow,
That's it.
that's really cool. I wish I could do that, but
Wait,
unfortunately, I never had the
mhm,
privilege to go abroad to learn the language. Yeah.
really?
Yep.
But still, like, so you learned English by yourself?
Yep, I'm pretty much because in school we had English as a subject, but it was not enough for speaking.
Right.
After high school, I was just able to understand just 50% of English, and
Right.
I'm not able to speak, not even a little. So
Yes.
after high school, and there was a pandemic, COVID-19, so I had a lot of time for myself. I didn't know what to do, so I
Mhm,
found that I was so weak in this language. So I started working on it. For the first 6 months, I didn't speak, just
mhm.
uh, just listening and watching, writing, and then later I started talking with people, which I gathered online.
Wow, that's great. Like, it's surprising me. So you studied by yourself, and it's not even like 1 or 2 years, right? So it's like
Yeah,
you've been learning English for like 2 years, I guess.
yeah, I was studying and teaching at the same time when I joined
Wow.
Italki. And one of the teacher really helped me, and I thought I could do it. So I just submitted the application for the Hindi teacher. Yeah,
Wow.
at that time I was good in English. I can talk to people. In time, I able to become more fluent because I was interacting with Americans. Yeah,
Wow, but still, like, I'm really surprised that your like fluency and your pronunciation are so
because
good.
because I was giving a hell lot of time to the language,
Really?
like 10 or 11 hours per day. Because
Really?
even the teachers called me, "You are really crazy." I was crazy because I so wanted to get this. Currently, I'm trying to learn Thai language. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're
Yeah,
very passionate on learning like languages.
I guess so.
Right, that's very good.
If the COVID never happened, I don't think I would be here. COVID had a positive impact on me.
Yeah, that's always good. That's always good.
We went through a lot during COVID.
Yes, of course.
It's better now. Here, nobody's even wearing masks.
Oh, really?
Wear mask, they think I have a COVID.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, at my place, not the big cities. It's a small town.
Oh, that's good.
I think we reached our time today.
Yes, it was so nice talking to you.
And okay, let's learn some Korean. How do you say "see you again" in Korean?
다음에 봐요.
Again?
다음에 봐요.
다음에 봐요.
Right. 다음에 봐요.
다음에 봐요.
Right. Wow. Great.
Okay. 다음에 봐요.
다음에 봐요. Okay. Thank you so much.
It was great meeting you today, and I really enjoyed our conversation.
Me too. Thank you.
다음에 봐요.
다음에 봐요. Bye.